Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Christopher with Plan Your Truth, and in today's video I have a special video again for you where I want to talk all about my financial goals and plans for 2022 and also how that relates to this channel and some videos that I'll be putting out over the next year. So I'm really excited. If you didn't watch my Power Sheets video, I'll link that for you, but that is where I talked about all of my goals for this year. And I do have some big financial goals. So I decided it's something that I'm really passionate about, and I've kind of fallen deep down a YouTube rabbit hole of some cash stuffing and different budget type videos, and I decided that I wanted to share my journey with you. So hopefully that's something that you'll be interested in this year. It's actually a new series that I'm starting on this channel. This is the first video. And in my head, I'm calling it Budget Your Truth. I thought that was a cute thing to do, but I don't know how you'll be seeing it. But basically, again, if you didn't see this, make sure to go watch my Power Sheets video. But my financial goals for this year is first off to budget and focus on saving with sinking funds. So I want to I want to participate in savings challenges and save towards different sinking funds and different things that are important to me. And going along with that, I want to budget weekly and stick to a pretty strict budget. And then next up, I want to pay extra money towards student loans and start investing for my future. So the main part of that is I am in a lot of student loan debt. Maybe one day I'll share the number with you, but a big goal of mine this year is to stay on that strict budget so that I can throw a lot of my money towards paying off these student loans because I really want financial freedom and I feel very tied down to these loans right now. Maybe some of you can relate to that. So that's a huge goal of mine. But then going along with that, I know that it's really important to invest for your future when you're young. So something like a Roth IRA or a 401k, I just need to look into my options and would love to start investing as well. Even if it's small amounts of money, I know how important that is. So I am going to be working towards that this year as well. So, yeah, welcome to this new series on my channel. Hopefully it's something that you're interested in. I'm passionate about it. And now I'd love to turn the camera around and show you some of the ways that I'm using my planner and some other tools to help me achieve all of these goals this year. All right, so now back to the angle that I'm most comfortable with. I want to chat about these things that I'm going to be using to help me achieve my financial goals this year. So first off, you'll have seen me put this together in my Frankenplanner video. I will definitely link that for you. But I am going to be using the Happy Plans and Notes for my budget planner this year. I may end up keeping my budget planner separate, but at least for January, I want to have it all together, kind of how I set it up for my Frankenplanner. So this is my plan right now. I will definitely keep you all updated. But here's how I'm using the Happy Plans and Notes as my budget planner. Also, you'll see I am covering up some things that I've already written down. I'm not comfortable sharing all of my numbers, like my income and some of my bills. So I am covering up some things just for privacy. But I'm using this monthly. Let me just take this out. I'm using this beautiful, clean monthly view. It's undated, so I just came in and dated it. I put all of my paydays on here. I put all of my bills on here. They just all happen to be down here. And I think I still have a couple more to add. But basically, this is so I can see my overall picture for the month. Okay, so I can see, for example, I have a payday here on the 14th. So all of my bills that happen between the 14th and my next paycheck, which for my job is down here on the 28th, that will be taken out of this paycheck, if that makes sense. If I had any bills up here, they would have to come out of my paycheck that's here on December 31st, if that kind of makes sense. So this is just so I can see an overall picture of when I get paid, how much I get paid, and what bills those have to cover. All right, and now the beautiful thing, I have a flip through of these beautiful Happy Plans and Notes on my channel too. So this is like, it comes with these calendars and then just tons and tons of note paper. So that's why I thought this would be perfect for my budget. So here's how I'm doing this. On this page, I have set up my January monthly budget. So up here, I'm putting all of my income. Now, the reason I have budget and actual for this is because some of my things here, like for YouTube and affiliate links, I won't know. So I think I'm going to budget what I think I'm going to get, and then I'll have what I actually get there. I have all of my bills here, the date that it's due, the amount, and a check once I pay it. Down here, I have all my variable expenses. So I have eating out, groceries, and gas. And you'll see I did have something else down here, but I decided it would work better as a sinking fund. So this is basically $100 a week right now that I'm giving myself between eating out, groceries, and gas. I'm going to see how that works for January. I'm always able to, change it up. But for now, this is how I'm starting. Up here, I have my sinking funds. If you're not familiar with sinking funds, they're basically little savings accounts that you can use to save towards different goals. So, for example, I know that I want to move out and get an apartment or a house or something in the next couple of years. So I'm just putting a little bit of money aside every single paycheck, every month, to save towards that goal. Another example is car. So this is like for car maintenance, when things come up like oil changes or if I have something else to do for my car. Travel, I have Go Wild coming up, so I need to put money aside to save for that, and so on. So these are all of my sinking funds. And then I have a spot here for extra debt and extra savings. So like I mentioned, this is one of my student loans, and I really want to throw extra money at it. So I did some math, and I figured out, because I want to do a zero-based budget. So basically all the money coming in, it has somewhere to go. So between my bills, these, and this, that covers everything. And then I also have a spot for extra savings. This will be filled in at the end of the month, I think, once I figure out exactly how much I'm able to save at the end of the month. More on that later. And then on this page, which I think moving forward, I'm going to swap these two. It just makes sense. But I have a budget by paycheck. So a lot of this I've taken from the Budget Mom. I've been watching a lot of her videos, and she's been really inspiring me. But also Plan with Elise. If you don't follow her, I will make sure to link her down below. But she does something very similar to this. So I will write out all of my paychecks here, which there's 3 or 4 for January. I have to figure a couple things out. And then I will put, so here it says 12/31 paycheck. So how much I'm getting paid from that paycheck. And then I'm listing out all of the things that need to be paid from that paycheck. So going back to this, if I had any bills, and since I don't, I believe, have any bills that need to be paid at the beginning of the month, I can still put money aside towards some of the bills. I have these expenses to pay for. I can put some money towards sinking funds, etc. If you're really interested in seeing a more detailed, like going through this, I can definitely do that. I'm thinking maybe for February, I'll show some more numbers and kind of explain it a little more. But for today, I just wanted to do a quick overview. So that's how I'm doing this. So I can see for each paycheck what money is going towards what. And then I also have set up an expense tracker here. I have 2 different ones. This one is for my PSECU checking account so that I can keep track of any time I use that card. And then this one is for all of my sinking funds. So I'll talk about this in a second. Well, I guess I can just jump in now. What I'm planning to do is after I get paid, I'm going to look at this. Any bills or any of these expenses that are coming out of that paycheck, I'm going to leave in my account. Everything else, I'm going to pull out in cash. So all of the sinking funds that I am paying from that paycheck, which I'll figure out from my math that I did here, I'm pulling that out in cash, and that will go into some cash envelopes. So I'll talk about this in a second. But I'm really excited to dive into that kind of cash mindset for this year. I think it's going to be really motivating for me to stay in my budget and to really save. You can literally see the progress you're making in cash. So I'll pull out all of this money, and then if I have to make a payment or a purchase from one of these categories, so if I have like a gift that I need or a birthday for January, I will record that here. I just thought it would be good to have them separate. Okay, hopefully you're following. Now that's all that I have set up for right now, but I do plan to do some kind of an end of month, where did my money go type tracker. The Budget Mom has that in her workbook, and I think that that would be really helpful. Also kind of like an end of month review, so I can see where I was over budget, where were some problem spending areas, etc. The only other thing I have set up in my planner for right now is I have a bunch of trackers from Plan with Elise. I will be sure to link her Etsy shop down below as well. But I want, like I said, to save a lot of money this year, and I have a lot of big goals. So I think that this is going to be really motivational to see my progress visually. So this is for my move out sinking fund. So I haven't set a goal yet, but let's say I set a goal of, let's just say for easy math, let's say I set a goal of $1,000. Each house will be $10 because there's 100 houses on here. So every time I put $10 into my move out savings fund, sinking fund, I'm sorry. Every time I put $10 in, I'll color in a house. And I just think that this will be really inspiring to just want to color in more houses. And I'll be like, oh, can I put $10 more in so I can color in another house? That's my mindset, and I'm excited about it. I have one for my vacation or my travel sinking fund, one for my gift sinking fund, one for my car sinking fund, and then I did just print out 2 blank ones. Like I have a spending sinking fund that will have to be, etc. Yeah, so that's all that I have in my planner right now. So next up, I have this beautiful little, I think it's A6 6-ring binder that I am going to be using for cash envelopes. Like I said, I've fallen deep down this rabbit hole of cash envelopes and cash stuffing, and I'm really excited to bring that to this channel. Hopefully that's something you're interested in. And if it's your first time hearing about it, I'm brand new to it too. So let's jump into this journey together. So back to my sinkings funds, or that's what a lot of this will be for. So like I said, I'll be pulling out cash for some of these things, okay? So if my plan for January goes according to plan, between all of my paychecks in January, I'll pull out this amount of money for my sinking funds. So you'll see this in a video, I think that's going live tomorrow or the next day. So I will have a stack of money that I am going to then come in here, and each of these envelopes will be a different sinking fund. So I'll have one for my spending sinking fund, and I'll take however much money I have pulled, I'll put it in here and move on, and this will be for my car sinking fund, etc. I did order another one of these because I decided I wanted 2 of them. One of them is going to be for all of these sinking funds, and then the other one is going to be for my savings and extra debt stuff. So I also did purchase a couple of these. These are from Plan with Elise as well. So these are going to be great. So I'll have this in each of these so that I can notate how much money is in this envelope at all times. And I have a couple other things from her too. But then moving on to the savings challenges, I want to participate in some savings challenges this year. So this is the 52-week savings challenge, and this is actually one that you can write in your own amounts. So I want to come in and figure out exactly how much I want to save each week, and then one of these envelopes will be for that. Another envelope will be for the $5 savings challenge. So anytime I come across a $5 bill, I want to put it in this envelope. My next savings challenge, I'm planning to participate in 3, 52-week, the $5, and then just one other fun monthly savings challenge. I know Fake It Till You Make It is hosting a savings challenge for the month of January, and I'm hoping she does some more. If not, I know the Budget Mom has some, and there's tons of fun monthly savings challenges out there. So I'm really excited to just have fun with saving this year. And then all of these can go towards one of my goals, whether that be paying off debt or going on a fun vacation, etc. Stay tuned. That's my plan for right now, but I will definitely keep you all updated. And then I'm also going to have an envelope for my extra debt payments. So my goal is to have $500 for January. So every time I can, I'll pull some cash and stuff it into here. And then at the end of the month, I'll take this back to the bank, deposit it into the bank, and make that extra debt payment. The reason I'm doing the extra step of cash is because I really think it's going to be motivating for me to see my progress. So I'm really really excited about that. Again, I will definitely keep you all updated on my progress. Let me know if this is content and information that you're interested in me pursuing and sharing on this channel as well. I'm at least going to do my first cash stuffing video because I'm excited about that. And I think I'm going to have extra money for that one too, because I have saved money right now, but I don't really know where it belongs. So I thought I could just pull out a bunch of cash and share with you how we're going to save it for this year. So I'm definitely excited about all of this. And then I know, there's probably going to be people that say, oh, it's not smart to just take out all this cash and whatnot. I'm definitely going to do this, but then I also know that I'm going to, once I have a certain amount of cash in these, I don't want to just keep all that cash, wherever. So I am planning to bring this then and put it back in the bank. This is just kind of a motivational start for me, and we'll kind of go from there. So if you have any tips on any of the things that I'm talking about or planning, or if you have any other YouTube channels that you watch that is helpful for this, definitely leave it down in the comments. But I'm really excited to begin this financial and budget series with you on this channel this year. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, hopefully this is a series that you're interested in. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below. But I'm really excited. You'll be seeing another video, I think tomorrow, up on my channel with some cash stuffing and other, chat about my January budget. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're interested in that. And also hit that thumbs up button while you're down there if you enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching. And remember to plan your truth so that you can live your truth. Thanks so much.